Hey guys, it's me, Boog.
And Dad.
And today we're going to be reviewing the Batman versus Superman, Doomsday, and Superman 2-pack.
Yes,
Or I guess probably
this
the better name for this would probably be Superman versus Doomsday 2-pack.
right, which was actually from the Superman versus Batman movie.
Yes.
As you can see here on the side, Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice, of course, was the movie name, and this is the two pack with Doomsday and Superman, and we're super super excited. At least I am, because somehow, some way, this is our very first movie Superman from this generation of movies, which of course technically is the most current one with
Yes. Well, I think
with
until
Henry.
until this year. Doesn't the new Superman come out this
It
year?
does. So right
So
now it's
yeah.
the current one, but not for much longer. You're right. I
Yeah.
think I think this summer the new one comes out.
And then we have to get all those figures.
Yes, all of those. I have seen some the trailer for the new one and some other stuff. I know it's kind of getting a lot of hate online, which is not shocking at all. I think everything gets that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna wait till it comes out, till I see it to, kind of know um before I make any judgments on it. Because I did like the trailer. I thought it looked fine, from what I
Yeah.
could see. But I know a lot of people aren't real happy with the actor they chose to play that, and I'm not really sure who he is. Not somebody I know. But anyway, but yeah, as you can see, the packaging looks absolutely amazing. So you've got, Doomsday on this side, of course, in the movie, Superman here, split down the middle. And then as it rolls around, you'll see it looks like a really, really awesome looking Superman. And Doomsday doesn't look bad either. So, like I said, I'm really excited about this one. Look at these out of the pack, and we're gonna get the Krypton Spear or Kryptonite Spear too. So this should be. I think Batman actually didn't he make that one Kryptonite Spear? Or
Um,
it's been a while since I've seen this.
I don't know. I guess. Well, I don't know. It might be. It kind of looks. It kind of looks.
Good night.
It kind of looks Batman-like to me.
Yeah, it seems like in the movie, if I remember right, it's been a little bit, but I think he made that spear because that's what he was going to use to finish Superman off with.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty certain.
No, that definitely seems like a Batman type weapon, you
Yeah,
know.
definitely. So
And
yes, you get
maybe
that.
Superman uses it to destroy Darkseid or Doomsday.
Yeah, it ended up going down that way. Right,
Yeah.
right. So,
Oh yeah, because I guess that's how they both destroy themselves. I guess.
yeah, they both ended up kind of dying during the fight. Right.
Yeah.
So Superman makes the ultimate sacrifice. But
Yes.
yeah, and there's an extended cut that's just like it's really, really long. Like I think almost 4 hours long. But it's well worth it. That version of the movie, I didn't like the movie at all. The first version, the hour and whatever it was, 45-minute first version. But the extended cut, they actually put a lot of extra stuff in there that needed to be there, and I did end up liking that one a lot. So, so anyway, like I said, give us a couple minutes, we'll get them out of the box, and excited to see what these look like.
Be right back, everyone. And we are back.
Yes, here they are. So we have Superman and Doomsday from the two pack. Yeah, just feast your eyes on this for a minute. I mean, I think they nailed it. I mean, like, so whether you like this version of Doomsday or Superman, that's kind of up to you. But, as far as what McFarlane were doing, which was, basically trying to give you an awesome replica action figure from this particular movie, I think they hit a home run. I love both of these figures. This is a great two pack.
Yes.
This will be one of the ones too where you want to like I said, just buy one and don't open it, put it on your shelf, and it'll be worth a ton, 5 years down the road, because they're only going to make this for a certain amount of time. And of course, obviously, this, uh, I guess Warner Brothers or whoever does Superman has moved on from this version of of the movies. So, like I said, we may not get these again for quite some time
Yeah.
from McFarlane, if ever. So yeah, this would be one I would recommend if you want to order an extra one. Like I said, just put it away. Good one to have because it will definitely go up in value for sure. Just like most all the movie, it seems like most all the movie, multiverse figures do.
Yeah.
It's just more mainstream. It's what more people are familiar with, so that's what they're going to buy first,
Yeah.
versus a lot of these obscure comic book things that they may not be familiar with. Like me and Booger, not familiar with most of the ones that we do, but we
Yeah.
buy them anyway.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, back to this. Like I said, you can see, like I said, I love the paint, the artwork they've done on Doomsday. He looks really, really good. Got some great details on the back. Like I said, all that spine and stuff kind of coming out from back there. And
Well, I
then,
guess we'll start with Doomsday.
okay, yeah, I'll give you a really up close look so you can see all that detail.
And me personally, I'm not really a big fan of this design for Doomsday.
Yeah,
It kind of seems a little too disgusting, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't either. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of it when I saw it either. Like I said, yeah, he kind of looked like some kind of
He
a
looks a little too alien, I guess,
yeah, or morphed
maybe.
up baby. I don't know. For some reason I thought he was a baby. He's just like a big baby. Yeah,
Yeah,
big ugly baby.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but that's what they come up with, and like I said, that's what McFarlane had to work with, and I think they did a really good job, with what they had to go with. In the movie, I thought he looked a little more like wet and slimy, so I was kind of surprised he didn't have that glossy look, you know.
Yeah.
But he doesn't, but it's okay. Like I said, I think he looks really good. I think the size is about right. He's pretty proportionate with Superman.
And
And I
this,
thought in the movie too, they also seemed a lot more hunched over, you know.
yeah,
But
unfortunately,
that was one of those movies that was very, very dark, so it was really hard to tell.
unfortunately, we don't really. You can. It's kind of the best you could really get if you want that hunched over look,
Yeah,
because we didn't get an app crunch, unfortunately.
yeah. So he's pretty much just straight up,
Yeah, it's kind of the lowest you can really crunch to kind of
right?
give him that look.
And no clothes. He is definitely naked. Uh, Maybe some little trunks wouldn't have hurt. What do you think? They're
I
big?
guess if you want to be, well, I guess he is supposed to be an alien, so like, I guess maybe there's no clothes in space or something. I don't
Yeah, he
know.
was like an alien monster sent by Darkseid, I think,
Yeah, I think maybe I don't really
and
remember.
Steppenwolf in some kind of way.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
think I don't know which came first, the Justice League movie or this. The
Okay, so this was first.
so this will probably I don't
So
know.
this is before Steppenwolf, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta watch them again. They
I
all
don't
blend
know.
together. Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah. So anyway,
And
like I said,
also get some very disgusting feet at the bottom.
oh yeah, everything about this guy is pretty disgusting.
Actually, they're pretty close to what Dad's feet looks like, but
Uh, Before my pedicure,
yes.
yes. But yeah, I think, like I said, overall they did a good job with it. He looks really, really nice, and
Now we'll take a look at some Doomsday comparisons.
yes, Doomsday comparisons. We have actually a couple other Doomsday. One of them is very, very old. Um, and I think he's going to be a what? Well, you're going to go with him last. So
First, we'll start
the
with
newer one,
um, Devastator, which is
yeah.
she's kind of Doomsday's Doomsday Batman fusion.
Right, from some comic book story, and they call him the Devastator. So, like I said, he's the Batman and the Doomsday combined into one. And you can see he's much much smaller um, than, of course, the Batman versus Superman Doomsday, but
Yeah.
still a pretty cool looking figure.
And then we have the Mattel Classics Build-A-Figure Doomsday.
Yes, absolutely, from many many years ago, and but still he holds up. I really really love that version of Doomsday.
Yeah, this is kind of my version of Doomsday, so
Mine
for me.
too.
So I don't think this guy's gonna be taking his spot on the main display anytime
No,
soon. But
yeah, that was only with him. Is like I said, it would have been cool, but he's missing all the. He's got a little bit
he
of that.
has it, but yeah, that's
It's
like kind of
very reduced, very muted on him.
he doesn't like have these like big horn things or stuff, you know.
Yeah, and that's just kind of like I said, he's got a little
He's
bit of here,
almost
a little bit there, but
I think kind of the big thing, at least for me, is that he's too alien. They didn't really come back
yeah.
in with all the spikes and
I
stuff.
mean, not that he looks human by any stretch of the
Like, how
imagination,
could you
but
forget Doomsday's classic horn for at the end of his knuckles? Like,
yeah, yeah.
that's like a Doomsday trait.
Like I said, he's almost like a doomsday baby. Like he hasn't
Baby Doomsday.
grown out all his stuff or something. But yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, like I said, overall, I think it's a really cool figure. So now let's check out. I think the true prize
Go
of
to
the
your
two pack
room. Yes, father.
is going to be, at least for me and Boog anyway, our very first Henry Cavill. Is that how you say it?
Henry Cavill, yes.
Superman figure, and this is really good. You guys are going to like this a lot. So I think they absolutely nailed this figure. His costume and everything is pretty much perfect, just like it looked in the movies. Um, like I said, the face scan looks great. Always liked his version of Superman. Like I said, I always felt like that's kind of what Superman, should look like. That was perfect person to play the role. And I really really liked this version of the costume. Um, Obviously, I grew up on the Christopher Reeve Superman. Hello, everyone.
which we'll have a comparison later on.
Yes, but this was not ever my favorite costume. I prefer the darker tones to the suit versus the super bright, comic book looking uh, Superman. But I will say, not a lot of folks could have put this on and you took him seriously. But Christopher Reeves, he did
Jolly
it. He
Jolly
nailed it.
Rancher Blue over there.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, with the super red briefs, yeah, I mean, he just looks like he has on. Um, yeah, he looks wearing the what is the things we used to the underoos. Yeah, he looks like he's doing an underoo commercial. For those of us of a certain age that know what underoos are, Boog's seen some pictures. I've shared that with him.
Unfortunately.
Yes, the He-Man were the best. And they have those in adult size now too, just in case you're wondering. I know Mom's been pushing to get me some for a while,
Oh
so
no.
yeah, I may have we had to finally cave in and get a set for her. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, I think his outfit, everything is perfect. You get the cloth cape that is wired. His tones are more of that burgundy color, which I absolutely love. And then as far as like Superman figure goes, like I said, I love the Christopher Reeve one. They killed it. The review's already on the channel. But then this is another one that we've had for quite some time. It's just based off of a comic book, but it was
I guess I'll just go ahead and do comparisons.
yeah. Did you have more to say on him?
Um, I don't think so.
Okay. Um, but again, this costume is very, very similar to that one. Uh
And this is the Page Punchers Superman, but I put some Christopher Reeves parts on there.
this one here, the Page Punchers?
Yes.
Yes. And I have to say, out of all the Superman costumes, what do you think, Boone? Of course, this is a matter of opinion. Out of these three, what is your favorite costume? Just the costume.
Hmm. Personally, for me, it's between these two, I think. Because
Okay.
as someone that is kind of more familiar with comic Superman
All right.
than the movie one, I think I'm gonna have to go with Christopher Reeves for me.
Okay. Even in its wild, wild colors.
Yes. Superman, it just has wild colors for me.
Yeah, and then so for me, it's going to be this one. I think it's the perfect version of him. Like I said, I just prefer the dark. I prefer the muted colors, the dark navy, and I mean it's the same suit essentially as Christopher Reeve's suit, but I just like the muted colors, the dark navy with more of the burgundy cape. That he's still got the boxer briefs, with a different looking belt. And that's and this is exactly the same thing too. I do love this costume. But the only difference is that he doesn't have the belt and the boxer briefs. But I think if you left him in those colors, it would have looked great. It wouldn't have been any problem at all. Like I said, this looks like this is probably my favorite version of the Superman costume right there. Boom.
Yes.
So I really like that a lot. So all three are just absolutely great Superman figures, and my three favorite that we have for sure.
I will say I do kind of have a nitpick, but like me and Dad talked about earlier, it is accurate, but Superman should always have a Superman logo on the back of the cape.
Yeah, and like I said, this one doesn't either. Of course, Reeves does because it did in the movie. But yeah, but I really like the way they did the cape on him. It looks really, really good.
Actually, we do have some accessories.
Oh yes, talk about the accessories.
As we get Dad's favorite accessories, interchangeable hands.
Oh, of course, gotta have that.
So you get pointer hand.
Right, taking you out, Batman.
They kind of get like I guess, waving hand.
Flying hand, maybe.
They kind of
It's more like that.
waving slash flying hand.
Yeah, and we did get a flying stand with this one,
No.
which sometimes we do.
Well, I guess get out.
Yeah,
Get him.
right. It wasn't really flying, I guess. Yeah, he's fighting old Doomsday there.
And plus, it's kind of like so you get
That's more of the flying hand, and this is, yeah, of course, obviously, fighting hand. Flight or fight.
uh, there you go, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you get the grabby hand.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that is for our other accessory, the kryptonite staff.
Absolutely, which also come with it. And I believe that's the one Batman built. The original plan was to finish off Superman with it, but Superman ended up using it to destroy Doomsday, right, dude?
Well, Batman was kind of right because he kind of destroyed himself in the process. So
True, true.
Batman kind of right about that.
Yeah.
Let's see how easy this can go into the hand.
Worked out perfect for for old Bats, didn't it? Got just what he wanted.
Let's see how easily is this going to be able to.
So not seem like fit in there too well. While Boog's doing that, I can show you the cards. So here's the one for Superman. And it just says, of course, data file Kal-El, Clark Kent. Um, Gotham City's formidable, forceful vigilante takes on Metropolis's most revered modern day savior, while a new threat quickly arises, putting mankind in greater danger than it's ever known before. And then we have the Doomsday card, like Photoshop straight from the movie. Real name NA, not available. Gotham City, oh, it says the same thing on both of them. So that's all you get. Okay. Pretty cool little cards. Wish I always get your stands, one for each one, even though I don't know why they use such a tiny stand for such a huge figure, but is what it is.
And there's Superman with the kryptonite staff.
Yes. Take this. Take that, Doomsday.
And if you happen to have the armored bat flak over here,
Perfect. 'Cause now they can fight, or they can fight.
and
To
if you
recreate the whole entire thing.
and if you want to give armored Batman the kryptonite staff, Fleck's hands are very tight.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Boom,
So
snapped it in there.
if you want to, you can give armored bat flak the kryptonite staff.
So cool. But yeah, it's absolutely awesome. Like I said, that we've gotten really such a huge recent wave of Superman figures. Like I said, getting the Christopher Reeve figure, this figure all around the same time period. Everything from this movie, as Boog just showed you, the armored bat suit, to we have she's not on the channel yet. We got Wonder Woman also from the same Batman vs Superman movie, and then we got also got the Nightmare is what they call it. That Bat Flack, that little snippet scene at the end, which was really kind of crazy. So yeah, we got some good stuff from this movie. Just all of a sudden, boom, 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 which I'm really happy about. So yeah, really great stuff, all at one time. All right, so I guess now let's just give you the measurements on Doomsday, so you can kind of get an idea of how big he is. I guess he was to be considered a mega fig, probably.
Yeah.
All right, big.
Standing straight up.
Yeah, straight up as you can. Mega fig Doomsday.
Well, say me and Dad did have a problem standing him up earlier.
Yeah, he's a little awkward to stand. Kind of have to get everything in the right spot to get him balanced out so he doesn't go "Boonk," or
Okay, there
there
we
you
go.
go. Lebu got it. But it does appear to
And
work out. Looks like he goes to the gym pretty regular. See, he's coming in what, 10 inches tall about?
yeah,
Pretty
10 and
close?
a half, I think.
Yeah.
About
Okay.
10 and a half.
10 and a half inches tall. Very, very cool. But yeah, like I said, you put them both together like Boog had them here in the beginning. Yeah, I think the size
I
difference is
guess
about
first,
right.
if for
Definitely looks like someone who would give Superman a pretty tough fight there. And he did.
definitely. And then here they are next to Armored Batfleck.
You can't forget me.
Ah, yes, we'll get Wonder Woman in here for her review.
Right, definitely. So I guess it's now time for Boog and Dad's 5-star rating.
Yes.
Are we going to rate into each individual figures big, or are we just doing the 2-pack as a whole? What do we think?
I think we do them like figures a whole, and then at the end do the full pack.
Okay, so we're going to start with Superman first.
Yes. All
All
right,
right,
Dad.
5 stars. I think they nailed it.
Yep, 5 stars for me too.
Yeah, no complaints there. They were, they absolutely gave us exactly what we got in the movie. It's all I could ask for. He looks great.
Yes. Now Doomsday.
Okay, I'm gonna go 5 stars again too because I think the same thing. You may not may or may not like this version of him, but that's not McFarlane's fault. That's what the movie creators come up with. So yeah, I'm gonna give it 5 stars for what it is. Same thing you got. This is what you got in the movie, and this is what you got in your action figure. I think the only thing which real responsibility McFarlane had with this one was getting the size right compared to the Superman figure, and I think they did that. So he's definitely big enough. Uh, you know to kind of portray the size difference there. And it's definitely not a fair fight. And that's kind of what you were going for. And the details and stuff are good. So yeah,
I
5 stars.
think I think for me, I'm going to give it 4.5. Just gonna take off point 0.5 for not having an ab crunch because I think having an ab crunch would allow you to get into more better poses.
Yeah, that hunch thing would have been better.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So make sure you like, subscribe. Oh yeah, I guess the 2 pack is as a whole.
5 stars. I love the 2 pack.
I guess if you wanted to add my scores together, it would be 9.5, I think,
And
for
mine would
me.
be 10 stars.
Yeah.
Okay. We want to do it that way. And again, like I said, pick this up. They still have them at Big Bad Toy Store. I think it's about $60 for the 2 pack. Like I said, because this would be a good one to put on the shelf because it will be highly sought after, after they quit producing them here before too long. But anyway, we're on the road to 950 subscribers, right, Boog?
Yes, we just hit 920 at the day of recording this.
Yes, and this will be up really soon because this is kind of a fresh off the press 2 pack here. So I want to get that up and out to you guys. But like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. Like I said, leave us some comments down below. We always love to hear what you guys think as far as the figures are concerned. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Make sure to like, subscribe. We'll see you guys next video. Bye, everyone.